Day 275, or October the 2nd. Are you listening? Our thoughts today come from Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. First, the big picture surrounding this verse. Matthew gives 3 whole chapters recalling several sermons and teaching sessions by Jesus. They are best known as the Sermon on the Mount. They begin with the Beatitudes such as "Blessed are the poor in spirit," or as one of the modern versions of the Bible puts it, "God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs." Jesus' teaching continues unabated through these chapters and includes perhaps the best-known words of Jesus, the Our Father prayer, taught to help the disciples pray. All this takes place on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, where there is a beautiful reminder today called the Church of the Beatitudes. And now today's action step. Our verse for today is from the final story of the Sermon on the Mount, right at the end, the punchline, I suppose you could call it, a thought that Jesus' hearers would take away with them. It seems even when hearing Jesus, listening can be a matter of in one ear and out the other, without the brain being disturbed. When the Bible talks about hearing, it means so much more than being present when words are spoken. Have you ever sat through the notices at church or maybe the weather forecast at home, and then being none the wiser because you weren't really listening? In a Hebrew mindset, you have only heard when you act. If you don't act, then you haven't heard. This must be the backdrop for James as he argues that actions prove you have faith. So what about you and me? Do we put into practice what we learn from God? Don't sit there feeling guilty, just resolve to listen better next time, and then, with God's help, act on your new teaching. You could make the world of difference to the world.